Opponents of the Northern Gateway Pipeline project flooded a hearing in the Comox Valley today. A joint review panel will spend 2 days on Vancouver Island listening to public concerns about the potential twin pipelines, which would run from Alberta to a new marine terminal in Kitimat. CTV's Gord Kurbis reports.
They feel such a connection and they value that space and those resources so much.
She's one of 45 presenters scheduled to share her concerns about the Enbridge Northern Gateway Pipeline over the next 2 days.
I don't believe that there won't be another spill or another burst in a pipeline. They're man-made technologies and nothing is perfect.
Julianne Coucheron traveled from Vancouver to speak here, saying she represents BC's youth and many others concerned about the plan.
I think there are a lot of unknowns, and I just feel that it's not in the best interest of a lot of people that actually live here.
The company wants to run twin pipelines nearly 1,200 kilometers from a spot just north of Edmonton all the way to Kitimat. A new marine terminal there would then see supertankers shipping product to world markets.
People are concerned that they could see an incident in the marine environment, so very important for them to understand what we're doing differently than was done in the past and what we're doing over and above what's required, which is very significant.
The president of Enbridge says his company has heard the public concerns about the $5.5 billion project, but he says the environment will be safe.
Every loaded vessel will have a tug tethered to it. They'll all have BC pilots boarding them to provide redundancy and expertise of the BC coast.
But groups such as the Dogwood Initiative say sending upwards of 525,000 barrels per day through the pipes is a bad idea.
The majority of British Columbians are in opposition to this project, many in strong opposition. We had 4,400 people sign up to participate in this process, which is 7 times the previous record of any environmental assessment process ever.
The group is also afraid of Exxon Valdez-style tanker spills in BC coastal waters.
This is an economy that provides 45,000 jobs right now to British Columbians, and so we're putting that all at risk. And for what?
Despite the fact there were no protesters at today's hearing, there was a large RCMP presence at the rec center. They're gearing up for tomorrow when hundreds are expected at a large 1 o'clock rally.
In order to be heard at the hearings, you had to register by the middle of October. So it's now too late to register for that formal process, but we have the opportunity to gather together and to let people know that there are large numbers of people who are opposed to this project.
A final decision on whether the pipeline will move forward isn't expected until late next year. Gord Kurbis, CTV News, Comox.